Have we mentioned recently that we only record in the dead of night when we're both dead asleep, or have spent a lot of time on a trampoline?
Dude, fuck, man.
I mean, you know, those are usually happening at the same time.
Yeah, like it's like that guy who's probably dead now. Said that thing about like he was like an artist or a writer or some shit.
Right. Yeah.
And he would like sit in a chair with like a key, like in his hands, and so like whenever he'd start to fall asleep, he would like drop the key because he can't hold it, and then it would hit the floor, and then it would like ping and it'd wake him up. And it was like because he was way more creative when he was like dog ass fucking tired.
Yeah, now that you bring that up, like some of the weirdest fucking thoughts I have are when like I'm on like the brink of going to sleep.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I'm like dreaming while I'm still conscious.
Yep.
Not exactly, but for the most part, it's like my thoughts are all in a fucking jumbled mess.
Yeah.
I've actually thought about writing them down, but then when those thoughts are happening, I'm fucking tired as shit and I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I feel
So why would I write them down?
Yep, because that's the reason he did the whole key thing, dude. Because it would like, he would like be awake and still be like in that same state of mind.
Right.
Yeah, dude. So that's why we record in the dead of night when we have nothing interesting to say, because the dead guy did a thing with a key once. Yeah.
Yeah, that was he tied it to a kite, and then when the lightning struck it, it killed him dead.
Not Benjamin Franklin, dude. Fuck Benjamin Franklin.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. That shit. Yeah, you've got to understand. Not a lot of historical events have happened with smart guys and keys.
Yeah, definitely
so
not.
I tend to get them a little bit confused.
Benjamin Franklin can suck my dick, dude. I hate that guy.
What'd he do? Besides make you want him to suck your dick. Besides that, he just looks so damn fine in his powdered wig.
I love powdered wigs and like half moon spectacles that are bifocals. I'm just a fan of that whole look, you know.
Nothing gets me hotter than a man that's all about what he do, some treasury shit, or he do fucking. I don't fucking know.
He's on the $100 bill. I assume maybe he had a lot of money or something.
I think he had something to do with the post office. Maybe that was Einstein.
No, dude, you're thinking of. Fuck this rock, dude. This rock does not look very stable.
But why? Why fuck Benjamin Franklin?
Cause,
our founding father.
I thought of all that shit first, dude.
You did?
Yeah,
yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Fucking the displacement, like the bathtub displacement thing.
Oh no, that's Archimedes, like, dude. Fuck Archimedes.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, fuck him too because you thought of it first. But okay, that's Can I actually get that?
I think you can. What's the harm of trying, right?
Oh my god. I'm the fucking king of being a sleepy goo man.
A sleepy goo man.
Yeah,
put that shit on your resume, dude.
I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep. Sleepy goo man. There we go.
There you go, dude.
That's good. That's gonna, you know. Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. It's probably gonna sound a little weird when I say it because it's gonna sound loaded as fuck, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Do you lie on your resume?
Do I lie? Like me personally?
Yeah. Do you personally lie on your resume?
Not like lie. Definitely not lie.
I know, like ham up. Like that's one thing, but just fucking lie. Like just actually lie. Then why is it that every fucking time that I was like going in for a job interview, people would be like, "What you need to do is you need to spice up your resume. Just put some shit on there that they're not gonna check on." Like, why the fuck would I do that? And they're like, "Well, everybody else is doing it," and I'm like, "Well, fucking shit." Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie on my resume. It just made me mad
because it just made me mad because I was sitting there like fucking apparently everybody goddamn lies on their resume. And I'm the only fucker that was dumb enough to not lie on my resume and fucking get a job based on lies.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, dude. Like, if you're gonna lie on your resume, it's like... Yeah. Here's the thing. There's two different kinds of lies. Like, either, like, your lie is about a thing that is irrelevant and then they
Right.
probably won't actually check on it, right? If it's like, I can
Right.
play the trombone left-handed with my eyes sewn shut, like, you know, like,
Right, yeah.
then they're sure
Like,
they're not gonna check that shit.
inconsequential, yeah.
But like the reason they're not gonna check that shit is because it doesn't matter. But like if you're on the job and you're like, yes, I know how to do X, Y, and Z, and like I'm proficient in these skills that are like applicable to this work that I'm
Right.
applying for, then they might not test it before they hire you, but you're gonna get fired as shit when they find out that shit ain't true, dude.
Yeah. That's actually a funny story. In an interview, I was talking to, it's actually the job that I got now. The guy that I was speaking to during the interview, oh shit, I might have goofed up.
Oh, you fucked it up. It's gonna pop the balloon, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna, shit, dude, I'm popping too many balloons.
Grab the balloon. There you go. There you go.
Hold on, I'll get back to my thought about the, okay.
Dude,
Did I survive? Did I? Oh, that's not good. That's not a good. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I screwed it up. Okay, I can revert.
Oh, you can. There's just a backsies button.
Yeah, it takes these backsies.
Like, nah, man, I don't want to have killed all my goo.
It's a game about the joy of not making mistakes that actually last.
Yeah.
Inconsequential shit, dude.
It's like the opposite of Tetris.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see that thing
Anyway,
on Tetris where it's like the things Tetris taught me is like that your successes will fade with time and that like your mistakes will fuck you permanently.
Yeah. It's not wrong even a little bit. But the thing I was talking about with the interview, he was talking about a guy that they had hired, and he had said that he had this huge degree from somewhere.
Yeah.
Turns out he didn't have a degree, right?
Yeah.
That was the lie. But apparently he was a pretty good smooth talker, and they like fucking they ended up firing him for having lied about his education.
Mm-hmm.
But why didn't they just fucking put him in sales?
I guess that's true.
If he was that good. He was good enough to stay on the job for 8 months before they found out. I would fucking keep him.
I think there's
I'd
something
be like, your
to be
ass
said
is
about
gonna
like
get, like
the ethics of the situation, though. Like, if I'm in charge of a company and there's a guy who has not a great ethical fiber, then like, I can just see a fucking lawsuit coming up down the road, like as a result of keeping him on. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, you could have like just held it over his head like a fucking
like a fucking asshole and gotten sued for like fucking hostile work environment or some shit.
I mean, but we could just say to the judge he started it.
He started it. You know what, dude? I can't. I appreciate the sentiment. It's like I can't fault your logic on that one.
This tower is fucking awful, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed.
Might I just add? I'm just
part
doing
B? You're like honeycombing this
fucking
shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you need more triangles in your life.
I'm watching which way it's leaning and like attaching things on the opposite side so that it leans like away.
Oh god.
Okay, I think it's. I'm just gonna accept it. If the tower falls down, it falls down. Oh, it's actually standing. I'll be damned.
It's because of the suction from the pipe, dude. The pipe
awesome.
is actually holds it up.
It's awful.
It's pretty good though. I'm just busting your balls.
60
dude.
on the nose, yeah. Trust me, man. I'm used to people busting my balls. Fucking Welsh every time comments. Just fucking like, I'm like looking at 2 ball pancakes, and I'm like, well. Nah, I'm just busting Welsh's balls now.
No, dude, you don't want to do that. You don't want to bust for the best.
You weren't there the other night, but I beat Welsh at golf.
Did you?
And I didn't fucking record it.
Fuck you, dude. Oh man.
But I had the comments to prove it.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like saying like Welsh busted my balls is like totally okay, but like Welsh busted my nuts is like totally not okay. It's like tiny nuances in language. I think it's really interesting, you know?
Yeah. really good. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what I was watching some girl streaming on Twitch, and something like that happened. Oh yeah, she saw somebody with a Twitch username. You know how in the chat you can change the color of your username?
Yeah.
Well, apparently with Twitch Turbo you can pick any color that is like conceivable.
Yeah.
Like basically if it has a hexadecimal value, is that correct? Hexadecimal.
Yeah, hexadecimal's correct.
Yeah, if it has hexadecimal values, then
that's a floppy wiener ass bridge, dude.
Just keep on going. God, I just needed to touch the side. Anyway, she saw it and she was like, "Oh man, I wish I had Twitch Turbo, cause then I can make my name like Deep Pink." And someone was like, Deep Pink, huh? And I was like, oh, so that, that's,
Dude,
she could have said pretty much anything and it would have been, like, nobody would have batted.
You gotta strengthen at the base, dude. You gotta make it stronger at the base of the shaft.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Just give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were gonna tell a story. There's a guy called Soviet Womble who I fucking love on YouTube. He's amazing.
Oh yeah, he's the guy with the cucumber vodka.
Well, he wasn't the one who was drinking the cucumber vodka, but it was his video.
It was the video. Just fucking. That was so awful.
Yeah, and
anyway, yeah.
He plays CS:GO with some people, and like, there's this girl. I don't know what country she's from. Someplace in Europe. But like, she is really fucking good at CS:GO. And at one point, she was like shitting on one of the guys on the team. And she was like, look, dude, if you don't fucking clutch this right now, I'm gonna fuck you so hard. And then he was like, and then he just like threw all his guns on the ground and ran out and got killed. And he was like, yes, please, please. And it was like a really funny because her English was not her first language. And there's nuances to it that are difficult.
Yeah. That's like, Welsh said something about, he was talking to Mike about, Mike said something about Welsh busting our balls, and Welsh was like, it's called negging. And I was like, that's eerily close to nagging, which is like, not a very good word in English.
Also, negging is not, that's not really negging either. Negging is like, when you
I looked it up and it's like, it's basically like picking on somebody in like a lighthearted, like basically with positive intent.
Yeah.
Even though, which is pretty close to what he was doing. So.
Yeah. I mean, I've always heard it in the context of like picking up chicks, where like if you like say some shit to them that like is nice generally, but like leaves them just like a little insecure, it'll make them like you more, or not like you more, but be more into you.
Alright, I'm gonna start taking notes on this. Make them feel like garbage just a little.
Yeah, like...
Perfect.
Like, oh man, you're so pretty for like an overweight girl. Like that's like that's the premise.
Oh my god. That is so not okay.
I mean, it's not okay, right? And that's why negging has this like really negative connotation, like no pun intended.
Yeah.
But oh, he's gonna die. Yeah. Oh, he can get wet. It's fine.
No, he's just gonna do flippy flappies in the water. He's like one of them there buoys,
dude. I'm telling you, man. What are you drawing the Star of David for? Fuck you, dude.
I didn't want to get religious, but yeah, I mean, you know, like, I want to thank the G-Man for fucking making goo that sticks together, and fucking this easy-ass manufacturing process. Fuck you.
God, dude.
You think I'm not gonna? Well, I've actually heard that that Jews typically are atheist.
That's
but
not
they
what
retain
Jewish
the
is.
Jew. No. There's Jew, like there's the culture of being Jewish, and then there's the religion of being Jewish. And apparently they are now like very well accepted as separate entities. Like Jews, there's a lot of times. Aw, it broke my tower.
No, I think you're talking about. I don't know. I think the religious Jews are like Orthodox Jews, right?
Well, yeah, they're like the conservative Jews, I guess. Yeah, I'm just fucking this up. Give me a second to to do it the right way from the beginning. Yeah, but it's like Danny on the Game Grumps talks about it a lot. Like, he talks about not being particularly religious, but he still calls himself Jewish all the time. Yeah. Barry is the same way, as far as I can tell. I mean, he doesn't talk about religion as much as Danny does, but same deal. There was a girl in my at my college that was the same way. She was like, no, I don't believe in God or anything like that, but I'm still really proud of being a Jew. And
Gotcha.
so that's what I am. And I was like, oh, huh.
Yeah, there's like some ethnicity involved in it. Like, I know of like there's some diseases that like Ashkenazi Jews are like more susceptible to, and so like there's like something different like genetically, like there's like a different gene pool associated with that culture, but like I mean, I guess I can understand it at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it seems like it's almost more a culture thing than. Why did we get on that subject? Do you
I don't
remember?
know.
I don't fucking remember.
Did you just pull the eyes off of that worm?
Yes, sir.
That's so sad, dude.
Look, there's my thing floating away. I'm like 90% sure that is not what my goo tower looked like. In silhouette.
It's not that far
I'll just
off.
accept it. I'll just fucking accept it.
It just looks like a floppy wiener, dude.
Yeah, of course it's gonna look like a floppy wiener that's like long and like it's like elongated down because it had to go up that chute, right?
Yeah.
So I think that fucking developers are just like, let's just get it close enough, man.
Let's throw some shit in there, dude. Hey, hey, Mike, I just dropped a crazy turd. You're our art guy, right? So just go and represent that in game. I want you to do that, dude.